At the University of Iowa, engagement means responsible stewardship of the natural environment as well. In the heart of Iowa's Lakes region, you'll find the Iowa Lakeside Laboratory, a place to study nature in nature. One of the oldest field stations in the country, Lakeside Lab was established in 1909 by UI professor Thomas McBride.
Thomas felt it was very important that students get out of the classroom and study nature in nature. And he thought this would be the best place in the state to do that.
He was attracted to this area because there's a concentration of many different diverse kinds of habitats within close proximity to one another. So it's a perfect place to teach about nature using the outdoors of the classroom. And that was Thomas McBride's inspiration.
For almost a century, Lakeside Lab has given field-oriented summer courses. Lakeside is a joint effort between the University of Iowa, Iowa State University, and the University of Northern Iowa.
Currently, the University of Iowa is administrative university, but all the universities contribute financially and by sending faculty and students here to Lakeside to take part in the many opportunities we have here.
At a nearby state park, Iowa State professor Tom Rosberg leads a field course on plant ecology.
In all of my classes, a major component of the class is doing field projects that are real ecology projects. Seeing nature, observing nature firsthand, collecting data, learning from that rather than spending all your time learning from a textbook.
Faculty and students alike appreciate the immersive learning environment of Lakeside's natural campus.
It's nice to be in the prairie and learn about it instead of just sitting in the classroom and looking at pictures of flowers or bringing in flowers.
The prairie is the classroom for us.
Professor Darrell Smith from the University of Northern Iowa is an expert on prairie ecology.
Many people, when they look at a prairie, they see a bunch of weeds. And partially that's just because they don't understand the vegetation that they see there. I think the whole population should be informed about prairie because, for example, in Iowa, the state was 80% prairie before it was settled. So there was a lot of prairie in Iowa.
Ecologists like Dr. Smith see a connection between the transformed landscape and the historic floods of recent years.
An inch of rain can fall on a prairie in an hour and it won't even reach the ground. And most of it will be picked up by the prairie vegetation and then infiltrate into the ground. So that's missing now. And so all that water rushes into the stream and the flood levels go up. There's only less than 0.1% of the original prairie remaining. And so I think everyone needs to know that because it's a part of our biological heritage.
In addition to prairie and forest ecology, Lakeside students can study aquatic life on West Okoboji Lake. It's an ideal place to learn about freshwater organisms like diatoms, single-celled algae found in nearly every aquatic habitat.
They're ornamented on the surface, they're really quite beautiful under the microscope, and they're important ecologically. There really are very few places in the world where students can study diatoms, and we have perhaps the best class in the world for doing that right here.
In addition to ecology education, Lakeside has become a public resource for environmental health in the region.
One really important way in which Lakeside Lab serves the local community here is generating scientific data about the quality of the water in all the lakes around here. We're very proud of our long-running lake monitoring program. Each year we collect the data, it's more valuable.
In 2006, Lakeside was designated a Regents Resource Center for Northwest Iowa. It now provides education and enrichment for people of all ages.
We can't underestimate the value of being immersed in the outdoors because you learn holistically. You're learning with all of your senses.
It's just a total learning experience and marvelous.
It is an awesome place to take classes. You have opportunity to learn by doing, being outdoors, experiencing field biology firsthand.
This is the kind of knowledge that we really need to go forward into the 21st century. We need to know how ecosystems function so that we can maintain the health of our planet and become more informed and better stewards. And that's the role that Lakeside Lab plays.
To learn more, visit us online. Continue to learn.uiowa.edu/Lakeside Lab. Coming up, Santos, the digital human.
We want the total package, and Santos is the total package.
And Dance Marathon's record-breaking year.
It was an emotional roller coaster.